Let's get started, guys, and let's continue our playthrough. So, last time we left off, we just got to this act, and what we're going to do first, actually, and I recommend you guys do this every kind of 45 minutes-ish. If you want to engage in the new mechanic, we're going to go see what we get for our rewards, then we're just going to keep on going. This is only going to take a second, but I think this is kind of how the league is designed. You do the thing, and then you go back and you kind of check on your rewards. Let's see what we got. So, shipping, rewards, boom, let's see what we got. Alright, so, I mean, we just get everything, and I think that is so cool that you don't have to, like, pick. I almost kind of wish that you had to pick, because, let's see. Well, I mean, there's no point in not taking any of these, like, all the currency items we're just absolutely going to take. Okay, so then we're going to discard all the rest. One of them did have a +1 to level of melee gems. I don't think it's going to be worth anything. Oh, this is +2. Alright, let's go take all of these, and I'm just going to list them. For like 1 chaos orb. So what's this one? Corn 100%. Alright, let's max this one out. Set sail. Oh, requires cargo. Okay, so we need to max out on the corn on that one. And then, oh, that one's already 56% chance. I always want to see what happens. Like, do we just lose everything? You know what? Let's just see what happens. Let's just go 62, done, set sail, and then
on their way.
Wait, where's the time? Oh, so 48 minutes. It's a very weird number that it's specifically 48. Then we can go see what else we can upgrade, if we do have any upgrades. We need more resources. Let's see if we can upgrade the boat, as the boat is the main one that I actually want to upgrade now. No, we can't upgrade the boat. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's go back to Act 9, and let's go finish off the game. So for starting off, we're just going to go get the Basilisk Acid, which is a quest item. So over here, we're going to go down. Or is it up? The Blood Aqueduct. No. Go up. And around over here. So this descent. So we're going to be going down. Should be mandatory to put a cost on the item. Oh, versus listing it. Well, in this game, I don't actually mind how they list items. It's only in Diablo 4 where I really don't like it. By the way, is the audio way too loud? I don't know if it reset the audio, because I really felt like the audio is quite loud. But I don't know, you tell me, chat. Can you guys still hear me okay? Sometimes when there's an update on like a driver. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I just didn't know if the in-game audio was loud. Are you sure? You trolling me? I feel like the in-game audio is like loud. What game is this? Path of Exile. So from the descent, we're just going to go up and to the right. We need to resummon our little golem buddy. And keep it going. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh, I can't even move. Like, my character is absolutely frozen. Wow. Remember, we're kind of down on our accuracy. So we need to try to get as much accuracy as possible. We actually need to do the defend tree one. Okay, there we go. Or 62, okay, right on target. Is there PvP in this game? Yeah, you can do PvP in the game. They used to have a battle royale for this game. Alright, we can maybe grab the essences. Ooh, oh, big damage. I've also noticed our golem's dying like really, really fast. So like, they definitely made the game much harder. Okay, cool. We got some stuff. Alright, now going to the desert. so the first thing we're gonna get is like a little storm blade, a bottled storm item. About to level up, very nice. But once we get that accuracy up, man, our damage is gonna go crazy. So we see the storm weather chest, we're just gonna click on it, and we're gonna have to fight some waves of enemies. So usually we'll see this little like thing on the mini map. There's like a bunch of little like lines around like kind of a circle. There we go with the Storm Blade. Yeah, Lightning Strike is very good this league. That's what we're playing, man. It's really, really smooth. What is this? Oh, I think it's just the gold coins. The next level will be pretty big over here. Get the waypoint over here, and we do want to get the waypoint here because there's going to be an area that we aren't going to be able to access, that we will come back later to access. You'll see that there's a little like wall, and we will access that area later. So we want the waypoint at the Vestry Desert. How's the resistance is doing? Alright, so we're just kind of bad on cold res, but other than that, we're A-okay. Right, unless we were cursed. Okay. So we need to get a little bit more cold res. And so now we're going to the foothills. We can also put in that 1 point. Remember, we needed to get more accuracy because our accuracy rating is 2659. Oh, are we like... Oh, I think we just reached the threshold now. And then we'll get... we'll finish the spell suppression. And this will also give us extra resistances on the next one. So what we're looking for is the Boiling Lake. We're trying to get something called the Basilisk's Acid. We're going to kill the Basilisk to get its acid. So this next upcoming boss fight, what we're going to want to try to do is don't look at the boss, like, directly. Because if you do, he will freeze you. It's like Medusa. Is this better than Diablo 4? At the moment, I'm enjoying this game more than Diablo 4 because we're kind of waiting for the Diablo's new season to start. But we'll be playing both, definitely. No, you actually do get to turn to stone. So what are we running right now? We're running fire? We're running added fire. It didn't really seem to be worth it. I think I'd actually rather play cruelty. So looking at like how much we were getting for the... You can see all the people that got turned into stone right here. Where's the Basilisk? Somewhere around over here. Oh, there's the Basilisk. So yeah, don't look at him. But it's okay. We just attacked him from the back. No problem. Now we got the powder. We're going to go back because we already have the waypoint. And we can talk to the NPCs if we want to maybe get some small rewards. If we see a red, blue, and green, I'm just going to take it for... the reward. I'm going to go list these. I don't know if these are worth anything. I'm going to go open up my little scanner tool, which is called Awaken PoE Trade, because this grants us +1 level of socket and melee gems. I don't know if people are actually going to want this, but I'm just going to scan it, specifically targeting this, and then the avoid elements, maybe 1 chaos. This is +2 to melee gems. I don't know if +2 is worth anything, but I'm going to check. +2, maybe 1 chaos. And then this, we're going to identify. All I really want for this, though, is to get 1 chromatic orb for it. And then our old weapon, maybe we can sell for 1 chaos orb. But we'll see. We'll throw in whatever these little runes are as they're used for crafting, and getting 1 chaos orb right now will be worth it. Syntrex, they're not going to be worth anything, so I'm just going to sell it to the vendor for some alch shards. Some really, really tiny currency. So now we are going to go back to the foothills. So after we get the Basilisk Acid, we do not need to go to Boiling Lake anymore. So you don't need the waypoint for Boiling Lake. I don't think this item is worth anything, but we'll pick it up anyways. And I'm noticing where our evasion might not be as high as we would want it. So we can look at a much better chest piece, and we'll get one maybe towards the very end. Oh, we got a 6 socket. There's one of the league mechanics. Which one is it? These ones aren't even that bad to do. Like, it's so fast to do these, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it real quick. I mean, it's just kill 3 of these little flowers, and then that's it. Very easy. So now we are going to the tunnels. And so in the tunnels, we're going to have a Trial of Ascendancy. It actually tells us there.
My mana is gone.
Alright, let's keep it going. About to level up, and the next level up will be pretty nice because we get more resistances. Nice. Very nice. And then we can get back to getting all the spell suppression that I wanted to get. So it looks like that trial is actually right there. Kind of see the path up to the little book. So we want the Trial of Ascendancy over here. Why are we playing 3? This is not Diablo 3. Cool, we got someone that wants to buy an item, so we're going to go invite him. And another tip is you wait until they join your party to go back. Don't go back immediately, because sometimes people, they have a bunch of whispers, and it just takes a while. So we're going to go ahead and teleport towards him. Thing he wants is one of these little runes. And so we can go right-click, go to trade. I forgot to throw my chem off for a second. There we go. And then we got 1 Chaos Orb. Boom, easy. And we can also put that thing in. Get that extra accuracy. And 10 to all Ellie res is pretty nice, because now our resistances are almost finished. Our cold res is just a little bit off. I don't think this is worth anything, but I'm going to double check. Worth 1 Chaos, maybe. Let's go get rid of this. Just get more Jeweler's Orbs. And we could level up Precision one last time. And I think we're good now. We could also look at other auras if I really needed to, but I'm feeling like I'm really comfortable right now. In fact, we could probably level up Vitality more. We'd probably have a little bit extra mana pool. Oh, you know what? I think we opened up a portal, right? Oops, we need to go here. We need to go back to town. And I'm going to go back through my portal because we were right at the area where we had the Trial of Ascendancy. We just got distracted by the person that wanted to buy your item. But if you don't want to trade, like, let's say you list an item to trade and someone wants to, like, trade and you're, like, in the middle of something, you could just say, hey, I'm doing this. Can you wait, like, 5 minutes? And a lot of times, in the very earlier stages, people won't want to wait because it's not because they don't want to wait for the 5 minutes. It's because more than likely they know that you're going to forget and you're going to do something else. I don't blame them. So now that we've done that, we don't need to go there anymore. We can go to the left side. So we've got the trial done at the tunnel, and now we're going to do 2 different things. We have the Ruler of Highgate, and we need to get the Basilisk Acid, which is this little, like, sack over here, a bile, and turn it into something else. The anime Ghost Stories, have you seen it? I have seen it. Like, they talk about the English one, right? Where they just made it a bunch of memes. Hello, Kelly R. How you doing? I'm doing good, though, man. Just excited to hop on the Path of Exile. I usually try to get my work done before. And by work, I mean, like, YouTube content. There was just so much stuff. Now I'm playing like so many games, man. I'm playing Marvel Rivals. We're playing obviously still Diablo and Path of Exile. Got to make the videos as well. So in this area, we definitely want to get the waypoint here. So the first goal is getting the waypoint. It's pretty much just straight down, like top. From here, just go straight and kind of by diagonal, and you'll get the waypoint every single time. So this area actually has 2 different exits. One has, well, the end game is actually to go through this bottom part here, but we're going to do that later. Because we can't actually do it now. But we have a boss to actually fight. We have a boss. And we also have like the next area that we need to go to. So we're going to go to Shrine of the Winds. It doesn't really matter which one you do first because it's random on which one happens. But I guess if you kill the boss first, you get your skill point first. So that works. Since we're going to TP back after. So this is Garokon, Queen of the Winds. I don't think you could eliminate this character instantly anyways. So they're going to summon these tornadoes. You just don't stand in the tornadoes. So after you do enough damage to them, they go hide. It's at 66%, 33%. They're going to go away and you have to wait for a little bit. And then we're going to have to wait again. They went away. Oh. Sometimes you can still kind of see the character. There it is. Very slippery character. Now it's at 33%. But yeah, just don't stand in the tornadoes. They'll eventually come over to you. Oh man, our damage is great. Ooh, and then we get the feather, and we're done. Let's go back into Highgate so we can turn in the feather. It's part of the quest reward, and that way we could also use the waypoint to go back. So we're going to grab this. Pop this, and since we're already good to go on our accuracy, well, let's go actually outside of town, because in town, you don't have your buffs. So our defense over here, or actually we need offense, so our accuracy rating is 3383. Okay, so we're like good for a little bit. We don't really need to get accuracy. And then we are going to finish off the spell suppression, which is over here. And currently our spell suppression chance is 80%, but we have to subtract 10, so we're at 70. And the reason why we have to subtract is because there's a special thing that on full life we have an additional 10, but that's not a good thing to rely on. To get to 100%, you want 100%, 100%. 100% of the time. Wow, that thing is... Oh, that is out of control for, like, HP on that rare monster. Absolutely crazy numbers on that. Alright, now we go from the quarry to the refinery so we can take the Basilisk acid and get its little conversion. And fight another scorpion boss. Wow, that's so fast to get that like special material. Let's go continue, and what we're looking for is another boss. Now this boss could do shock. I don't know if we have our Pantheon for shock immunity. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna recommend one little thing over here. And so we're coming up to a boss. You'll see these little 2 doors. So one of the bosses that we killed, I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but the reason why you have to go back, if we want to change the Pantheon, we gotta do this. So you can see we take additional physical damage reduction and then increased movement speed. I actually like this one for the Major God for right now. And then we can also take even more physical damage reduction while there is only one nearby enemy. Oh, cool. This guy wants an item, so it's perfect timing because we're back in town anyways. So I like this one, just gives us physical damage reduction and increased movement speed. That's the reason why I want this. And then I'm also going to grab this one where it reduces the effect of shock on us. So yeah, let's go ahead and sell this item to him real quick. Oh, you wanted that little helmet that we got? Go to his little hideout. Or he's maybe teleporting here. I'll just go teleport over to the hideout. Go ahead and click on trade, and then we will trade him the helmet. And boom. There we go. And we will go back to Act 9 and continue. So the reason why you want that reduced effect of shock is because shock makes you take a huge amount of extra damage. And I'll show you how this kind of works. So our damage is really good. So if we stand in here, you see we only have 14% of shock, which is 14% more damage taken. It also slows you down if you touch the little, like, lasers, but ideally try not to stand in them. But, I mean, our damage is just so high, it's a pretty easy boss fight. And because we have the reduced effect of shock, the fight is an absolute cakewalk. But, like, you can swap these in and out if you know what boss you're fighting, which is kind of cool. Like, if there's a certain thing that you want to go for. But there's nothing else that we need in this area, so we're going to go back. And remember that area in the very beginning where I said we're going to access it later? And the reason why we wanted the Vast Street Desert Waypoint is because we can go right back over to it. Which is right here. And we're going to fight another boss. Come on. Oh, you know what? We might have to, we have to talk to someone first. Hold on. Maybe we have to talk to an NPC or something. I don't think it's a Rog.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
And so now that I get in America.
Oh, okay. Did he convert it? Oh, it tells. Does it tell us our farming and stuff is done? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. We talk to this NPC, and then we get the bottled storm. There we go. And then now we can go through. There we go. Click on the Oasis, and now we're going to be fighting a boss called the Queen of the Sands. It's a really cool looking boss. It's probably the coolest looking boss in the game. This and KO are my two favorite looking bosses. So there's the Forbidden Vault over here that I believe we're going to be going through. So over here. Let's see, actually. So actually might not be the vault. So just from the Oasis, we're looking for an area that we're going to be able to fight the boss. Ooh, the Superior Flicker Strike. That's good. I actually do want to use that as our endgame skill. Do I have an extra green socket? I do, so let's go ahead and level up that bad boy. I'll show you what Flicker Strike does. It's one of the coolest skills in the game, and it's going to be what I want to use in the endgame. So how it works is it just teleports us towards the target. So we can go and... but it requires what's called a Frenzy Charge, and if we don't have Frenzy Charges, then we can't use the skill anymore. It does really good damage. Really, really good damage. But we don't have anything linked with it yet, so it's not going to be very good right now. Because we're going to have to like mix in Blood Rage and a lot of other things to get these things called Frenzy Charges. Otherwise, the skill just, it bricks. It just sits there and does nothing. Because it has a cooldown. Unless you have a Frenzy Charge, which allows you to bypass it. But what it does is it teleports you towards the target. You have no control over how it actually targets the enemy, but it's what it does. So if you want to get another hideout, you can over there. So yeah, from the Oasis, I don't believe we go to the Forbidden Area. It's okay, here it is. It's the Sand Pit. That's the name that we want to go towards. The other area is another like side thing. So here is the boss fight. The first phase of it, at least. But we do so much damage, it does not matter. Wow, that's crazy. So what you gotta do with this boss, the reason why this boss is kind of annoying is you have to wait for it. So it comes out of the ground and it attacks. It's actually a girl with her like body like attached backwards on a scorpion. Really cool design. So you just have to slowly walk, it's gonna attack, and then the reason why you can't just rush all the way through, if it doesn't follow you, then you can't fight the boss. So it's over here now. Coming up towards the end. And what's cool is like it's kind of like quicksand. If you stand still in the area, your character will slowly start to sink. Alright. And now we can click on the area and fight the boss. Some of my skeletons, alright. So you'll do enough damage, they'll go away, they'll summon a bunch of adds. But you start to move super slow with the quicksand, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. The boss isn't really too challenging at all.
My mana is gone.
Boom, just like that, the boss is dead. Now that we have that boss defeated, we're going to go talk to the NPC, get a skill point quest, and get more of that spell suppression. So we'll go pop the book. Go ahead, go to the skill points, get extra spell suppression. We're gonna get all of it. All of the spell suppression. Later, we may be able to remove some points, and the reason why we remove some points is because we're going to get a big chunk of spell suppression, potentially on our armor, or gloves, or boots, or helmet. Although helmet, I'm probably going to go with Crown of the Inward Eye, because it's super cheap, and it gives us so much armor. And I like to have some armor, even though a lot of builds are super, like, evasion only. When you do that, you risk a lot of times of getting unlucky and sometimes destroyed. But now we're in the Black Core. And we're going to be fighting the final boss. This is a very, very short act. First time you've ever seen someone stream PoE on TikTok? Yeah, on TikTok there really isn't a PoE audience. And the reason why is because PoE is not really super casual, like I'll check out for like 5 seconds. Unless the guy's doing some sort of like a RNG, sort of big risk, could destroy an item or some crazy craft. It's not really like a YouTube Shorts kind of a game, you know? Well, I've had some good clips. Love by Scrawny. Is this game beginner friendly? Oh, Scrawny, if you need a build guide, we have this whole guide up already. Like, you could start playing right now. And you'll have this exact build. Super, super beginner friendly for most people. I still would say bow is probably easier, but I have bow for last league if you want to play bow. I like this one a lot too. But later we can convert to bow if we want to as well. But the reason why I like bow so much is range. It's just, I don't know, I don't really like melee in action RPGs unless I can like one-shot the screen. And there are some builds to get close, but if I'm playing melee, I'm going Inflictor Strike. Which you guys will see later. We actually already have the skill. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Once we have 100% spell suppression, it'll be a lot smoother for gameplay. We can also get Devoto Devotion too. Which is level 67, which it is coming up. And we'll pick up that. We'll do a little bit of shopping at the very end over here, because I just want to kind of move through this act. Alright, so now we're in the Rotting Core. And we have another point over here. And we're going to take that extra spell suppression. Also get some other bonus for, like, life recovery. It's basically useless, though, I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's... Technically, it is useful, but later... we're not going to really pop flasks to try to survive. It's either we get one-shotted by a boss mechanic that we should have dodged, or we're almost immortal. So now we talk to Sin, and we're going to have to fight triple bosses. So if you remember, these guys, we're actually fighting like their harder versions now. And then they're going to combine into like a Megazord. If you ever watched like Power Rangers as a kid, they all combine into some ultimate Omega monster. Which is actually kind of cool. I like the idea of that. The Megazord. Alright. One thing with this boss, our damage is so high we could probably kill her, but when she does her scream, you want to pop a potion, otherwise it's going to do a lot of damage. Let's see if she does a scream. There's her scream. Oh, our damage is so... Actually, we don't even take any damage. That's impressive. I'm just holding down the button. I'm not doing anything else. Genuinely impressed. Wow. Cool. So we defeated one. Now we go to the next one. It doesn't matter the order. You just have to defeat all three of them. That's the only one that's actually hard. And I was very impressed that we just tanked the entire thing. Oh, let me grab the chromatic orb over here. These don't stand in those. It's the only thing with this mechanic that you want to watch out for. It's also going to do what's called maim. It looks like a bloody feet in the top left, which makes you a little bit slower. Alright, let's go get that flicker strike. And let's keep it going. Alright. I'm still running summon skeletons. Oh, I mean... Yeah, I still have the Summon Skeletons. There's really no point of using it other than Izaro. It's a really cheesy strategy, but there's a lot of bosses that have a giant slam attack, like Minotaur, he kind of unburrows, right? So there are certain bosses that, you know, you could just summon them. Like right now, we're waiting for the boss to come back out. Now, are the Skeletons going to do anything? No. In terms of damage, but they do distract, and it's a huge source of extra survivability. Like a huge amount, especially with like Shaper Slams. It's like free defense, almost. Because like if there's an ability that one-shots, right, and the boss goes away and then it one-shots you, right? Like you can't do anything during that time anyways. Why not? I mean, if you don't happen to have the extra room to add in the summons classes, don't worry. It's just a strategy I just try to teach people. Just because it is actually like useful for a lot of the endgame bosses. Like you can also do like some ultimate one-shot on our like golem. And that's fine because as long as it's not us, it doesn't really matter, right? So this is the same boss that summons the books. We actually fight her I think 3 times in the entire campaign. Oh, she didn't summon the books that time. Our damage was good enough. Okay, so now that we've killed all of them, we talked to him. And now they're going to combine all of themselves into the Megazord. Let's go summon our golem buddy. Now we're fighting the boss. If you're wondering also why I pop my movement flask, is because we have like a bonus damage when we have a flask up. Probably should have said that a long time ago when we got the node, but it's fine. So here is the Deprived Trinity. Wow, that is crazy damage. Holy, we're melting this boss. Now, I'm going to chill so I can teach you guys how to play. Don't stand next to those things that pop. Don't stand next to the books. Because it's basically combining all of the other bosses. But I'm not going to melt it so fast that you guys can't see how the boss works. But they will also summon some orbs sometimes like that. And you don't get hit by them. They're super slow moving, but they are quite large. But now let's just go ahead and finish off the boss. But that was just crazy damage for the boss. And then we go talk to the NPC. And do not go back to town. You want to go talk to Lily and sail to Oria. The reason why, if you don't do it that way... also, I think we have Queen of the Sands. We might have a skill point to claim. So let's go ahead and claim our skill point. Go check out all... Actually, our rewards aren't even... done yet. We finished this act so fast, but we'll talk about some upgrades for the final act, as I think we still need to get our skill point here for one of the quests.
What was that? Until next time.
I think it's this one, or is it this one? Did we get the book for Queen? If you ever need to check, well, the default key I think is U. Let's see, something explore. That one we don't need to do. Okay, so we have the one complete, which you can check over on the right side here. Where is it? It's supposed to. I think this is bugged. Does it not show the completed quest? Huh. Okay. Well, you're supposed to be able to see your completed quest, but we did kill the boss already, which is supposed to grant us a skill point quest. But anyways, let's go ahead and now continue. Now you can type in the word /passives and it'll show you all the passives that you've gotten, but it won't show you the ones you haven't gotten until you complete the campaign. So let's go ahead and talk about upgrades now, as we are almost 67, and I kind of want to get that extra helmet. Could actually use a better chest piece over here, just for a lot more survivability, as we do happen to have a lot of movement speed already, and we need to actually run stuff that is going to give us defenses for the next act. So let's talk about some upgrades. So for starters, I actually really like Devoto Devotion. It's like 1 Chaos Orb, super cheap, so you should be able to get this, no problem. I only need Stone Golem here, so I can move this one over here, and then this one, Multi-Strike, could be used later with Flicker Strike, so that'll be good. So now we can completely move off of this. Leap Slam, I'll put Leap Slam here, although I don't know if Multi-Strike actually works with Leap Slam. Okay, it doesn't. Good. I didn't want it to cost more mana. And then we can run faster attacks over here. There we go. And Precision, we still need... Oh, we definitely need Precision, though. We can drop Flicker Strike. For now. We can still upgrade it later. And another tip that I can give you guys is, if you ever have an item, I probably have one in the stash. Let's see if I have an item. Okay, like for example this. I'm not using this weapon, but I can still put in some stuff to level up and swap my weapons. I can click over here, or the default key is X, so I can still level them up. So I want to replace these 2 items, and what I want is Devoto Devotion and a chest piece, which is crazy amounts of evasion rating. And then we'll be good. And both of these will cost like, well, let's do like maybe a couple chaos. Devoto Devotion is always going to be like 1. So let's go ahead and get some upgrades, and I'll show you guys. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, Xbox servers. Okay, that's fine. We're not on Xbox. But we want to go for Devotion. So it's almost the same as getting Onslaught. It's not quite as good because Onslaught is 20% movement and attack speed, where this we get 16 attack speed, so we're 4 less. It also reduces our physical damage that we deal, but it's not that big of a deal. The most important thing is specifically actually, we could maybe even look for a corrupted one. So if we go down here, we can also look at corrupted and hit yes. And what a corrupted item is they use what's called a Vol Orb on it. And what it will allow you to do is get different implicits. So let's see if there's anything good here for an implicit. Sometimes it won't change. Like this 4 energy shield's like worthless. Increased effective cold ailments, that one's okay, but now we're already in 2 chaos orbs. Can't be blinded is okay, but I mean this item is still super cheap anyways. But there wasn't really anything that was super good that also was corrupted, so we're just gonna go to no now. And I'm really just looking for 1 chaos orb, and I want the stat that I'm looking for, specifically the most amount of increased armor and evasion. Dexterity is an okay stat too, but that's the only thing I care about. The chaos res is okay too, but I don't really want this for the movement speed because we're going to reduce our movement speed, but then we're going to be increasing it. So it's kind of like a, well, it's almost like neutral. But the thing that is a huge benefit is massive armor, massive evasion rating. So we're going to go ahead, whisper this guy, get one of these for 1, hopefully. And then also we're going to go look for another chest piece. Okay, I just heard the thing. So we can go trade for this item. So item number 1, upgrade complete. And it's going to give us way more survivability. And we can use it very, very soon. So boom, we got this. And one thing that would be actually pretty good, because we could also look at the goal. Let me see if I can actually get this. I don't know how much this item is. This item fluctuates in price very, very frequently. It eventually becomes super cheap later. I mean, it's a really good item. Let's see how much it is. Oh, what? It's only 1? Oh, we could have gotten this at level 38. Are you serious? Okay, this thing is absolutely crazy in the maps later. I almost want to buy one now if it's only 1. I wonder if it's going to go up in price. This is actually a really, really, really awesome item. Let's see if we can get one of these for 1 right now. Now, we're not going to use this right now because it's not really useful until like we get to maps, but this is a really, really cheap price. I want to pick one of these now. They could go up in price. Sometimes like one content creator talks about it again. This thing is absolutely god tier though. Like there's really nothing that even comes close to how good this thing is. And I'll kind of show you guys when the time comes. It is so good. But what you want on it is like high life, or these are the 2 stats that are kind of like good to look at. The rest of them don't really matter too much. But yeah, getting a higher HP is good. On it, but I don't really care too much about that. As long as it's like 2 chaos orbs, that's fine. Could also maybe look for a corrupted one that has like a stat that you would want, but let's just put show filters, and I want to buy one of these now, so I'll have it for later. But again, don't worry about buying this item. I just want it personally for myself and see which one has the most amount of HP for 2 chaos orbs. So let's go and grab that. So let's see if we can grab this from this guy, and this is not something that we're going to use right now. So it looks like that guy's AFK. So now let's go to next person. And that guy, I think we already whispered to him. This one is corrupted, so I don't really want that one. This one is the next one. Oh, there we go. And we have our upgrade for later. So what the gold does, I probably should explain it. It gives you the effects of shrines to last way longer than it's supposed to. And that is a benefit. So you get increased effect of shrine and increased duration of shrine. So the shrine does way more, like 75%. So it's like almost doubled. And then you get a 50% increased duration. Now the reason why this is so good is later we're going to get shrines on our map that guarantee spawn in and basically get double shrines of the effect of the shrine. Then we get 75 on both. We're looking at like 300% bonus on like the way that the shrine works, and like the duration is 50% bonus on every single effect of it. It goes crazy. This is one of the most overpowered items, and I'm just so surprised that it's super cheap. A lot of times it'll be like 10 chaos orbs, but I want to get this to show you guys. But I actually think it's a pretty good item. Not going to be great for bossing at all. It's only for mapping, but it's like it legitimately looks like we're playing with hacks on. If you ever wanted to win in an action RPG with very cheap. Like, what I mean by win is like getting like a headhunter or a Mage Blood, which are these super, 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 super expensive items. Pretty much the like hardest thing to get in the game for a lot of players. But now let's go and actually look at the upgrade. So don't worry about getting the gold. Don't get it right now. I mean, if you have a bunch of currency, pick one up right now because they could go up in price. But they're not going to go crazy up in price. It might hit 10 to 20 Chaos Orbs. Anyways, next up, we want a body armor. We want massive amount of evasion. I don't really need it to have links at all. Just as much evasion as possible. Also, what level are we? Let's go type in 67 for level. Level 67 as the maximum. And that's it. So whatever's going to give us the most amount of evasion. Also, we should probably put in that I only want to spend like 2 Chaos Orbs. So whatever going to give me the most evasion, 2400. Okay. We also wanted to not have anything with life on it. We have Spell Suppression, that's pretty massive. Evasion. Oh, this is looking pretty good. It's got 1 resistance and Spell Suppression. Basically, really, really good stats on that. What was the other one? 24? Oh, wait. Why is this one? I don't know why this one is... I sorted it by this. It's because this actually has a higher base, but because the quality of this one is up, it's probably why. But this one is probably what we're going to be going for. We also have a unique over here. Sometimes it's good to get the uniques just because they give us a huge bonus. Like, the difference isn't that much from the... Oh, this... If we quality this up, it'll be probably pretty close to the numbers on it. But this gives us life, which we actually don't want, a bunch of resistance, but then we have reduced movement speed, but we have increased movement speed per 600 evasion rating. Our current evasion rating right now is 4,000. So we would, to find out what the numbers would be on that, we would take 4,600. Oh, let's just say 4,700, right? And then we do that divided by 600, which would be 7.8. Well, we would actually increase our armor by our evasion by a massive amount if we swapped the other item, though. So we can maybe get, because that would give us 7 movement speed on our current stats, but we'd be getting a massive amount. It almost neutralizes it out. Because it gives us negative movement speed, which is bad, but it gives us okay-ish resistance. It gives us okay cold. I'd rather take the other item, to be honest. Unless there is something that is much better. Because there's like stuff that you can get with larger base crit. I'm thinking about getting the other one up there, though. Let's see if there is a better one, though. Because sometimes... Okay, this one has regen, so we don't really want that. There's probably going to be a lot of these armors over here, but we don't really want any of those. Let's see. We don't want the one with life. The other one was probably the better choice that was up here. This one right here. So it's only 1 Chaos Orb. Oh, someone's AFK. Okay, so we can't get that one, unfortunately. Let's go reset the search. Start by evasion rating. What was that guy's name again? Equip something. So yeah, we don't want the one that has regen. We want this one. Okay, I guess that was the same guy. So this one has it has life, but it also has a big chunk of resistances, and it's got dex. This one's okay. You know what? I'm just going to grab this one. Even though it has life, which I don't want, but it's fine. Oh, he's not online anymore. Did the other one have... Okay, we can go for this one. This one actually has dex as well. This is just like a useless stat for us, but it's 1 Chaos Orb. It's fine. We'll replace it later, 100%. Let's see what else we got for options since this was a little fast one. So what you can also do if you don't want to see the uniques, because I don't really want that item, so I'm going to go to item rarity and go non-unique. And then boom, we're ready to go. If I want to, I can bump this up to 3 Chaos Orbs. It's not going to be like that big of a difference, but let's go see if there's anything better for this price. And as you progress, you're going to see a lot better stuff as you add more. Oh, this has an Abyssal socket. That's actually pretty cool. Which we can socket something in that. I actually like that. This one's, it's got regen. We don't want that one. We want that one, but unfortunately that guy's AFK. This one, ooh, this one's not bad. It's got 24. It's got 6 sockets in it. No links, but it's got fire resistance, lightning resistance, and it's not bad. I mean, we can have an open prefix for crafting, and I can maybe show you guys some crafting. Nothing on life on it, too. So 3 Chaos Orbs for this one is okay. So hopefully he will respond. I feel like in general... Foreign people respond a lot more. See? Like I didn't whisper the other person. Okay, the other one was 1, but What was this one? So sometimes you get two people whispering you at once, and it sucks because you're like, oh, I kind of wanted the other one. So I don't even remember what the other one was. That's fine. I'm just going to trade with this guy. Unless the other one was the... Okay, yeah, it wasn't that one. So we're going to go pick up this, and at 67, we're going to be able to use both of these. And I don't know if we're at 45 over here, so let's just go and check out the very final upgrade for our thing at King's March. But I think we have to be at our own King's March. We can't be at someone else's. So let's go ahead and finish off this little play session. This one, yeah, it was almost 48 minutes. 48. The reason why 48 was the number that I wanted to use, and we can go back and go talk to the NPCs. Is because at 48 minutes is where we get to go get our rewards from the ship, and you guys get to see what we got, and then we can just start Act 10 on the next part of our play session.
Hello?
Oh, okay, so what did we do with this guy? Okay. And we can check on it, everything. The ship is going to come back very, very soon. So I want to see if we have any upgrades since we were... Oh, we can upgrade the ship. Yes, definitely. We have another ship now. Oh, yes. That's so good. Do we have to, like, click on one of these? Oh, we have to maybe wait for the other one to come back or hire more people? Okay, let's see. Oh, I thought it said we get another ship. Maybe we have to let this one finish or something. I'm not sure. But we could also look for upgrades on the ship. We have 2 minutes left, so let's go and hopefully get more crew members since we have more gold.
Who would you like to hire?
So we're going to go and look for... Okay, that's a tier 4. Refresh here. Let's see how much gold we have. 5,000. Okay. So we want all the ship people. I'm going to buy all the tier 4. Oh, we're almost maxed out. And then we could get rid of some of the other people. I don't know how you fire the people in this game. But like, for example, on this corn, do we have a... Let's remove the person on the boat skill guy, and then get the corn shovel. Oh, wait, this is the mines. Oh, that's mining rank. These are all mines. Okay. We need farming ranks. How do we, like... Can we, like... dismiss some of these workers? We can also get the upgrade over here. Okay. So, let's add... okay, so these are the available workers. We need mines. Okay, let's go. And this one can also do mines. Okay, cool. Oh, you can select what they are farming. Oh, but how do I know? So we need Versium and Orchium. Okay, so we probably want to mix it up. Okay, we can have him do Petrified. Actually, I want all these on Petrified, because Petrified is the one I actually hate doing. That's the tree. The other ones are just way faster to do. Looks like we can't farm this one yet, so maybe it's like another tier, and we're going to be able to get it later. Alright, let's go see what we get. Oh, 18 more seconds on that one. So 18 seconds on that one, and let's see if we have any of the other ones that have upgrades. Oh, we can upgrade this one as well. 2 smelters.
Into the swing of things.
So, do we have these ones like working? What are they doing? Okay, it has the maximum number of workers. Okay, so we're good. They're doing their jobs. Okay, so now the guy has returned, and we're gonna see our rewards. Cool, rewards. Oh, wow, this one was huge, guys. Oh, look at this. We got 4 Chaos Ores. I mean, like, everything is good. Everything is good. And we also got a tattoo, which is something that changes on a passive on your tree. Oh my gosh, this is good. We're taking all of that, man. Holy. Okay, so can we get another boat? Because I thought that was the part of the upgrade. Or is that the next upgrade? Improvements. 4 maximum ship crew, 1 ship. So we need bismuth and orcalum. And then obviously we need gold, but like that's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
What do you need?
So now we're gonna go send out our ship again. So this one has, this one has 63 corn distance. Does that mean like they want corn or they don't want corn? I'm trying to understand. Crimson iron is what they want, so we're gonna have to give them that, and then let's just give them a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't just max it out. Oh, isn't this the stuff that Okay, we need okay, what is that requirements for it?
Leggage.
Crimson, Orchium, and Bismuth. We don't have that. Oops. Bismuth. Okay, we don't want to give him any of that. And that we want to keep. The reason why I want to keep that is because I want to use that for my own stuff. Okay, so we'll set sail, and then 42 minutes now. I don't know why now this one's 42, so maybe it's depending on the weight. And then can we get 2 now? Okay, no, we have to wait. Okay. Eventually, once we get this upgrade, which is what we're going to try to shoot for, we're going to be able to get even more. But that was a really big amount of stuff. And let's see if this tattoo is worth anything. Oh, we're going to have to actually go to the Path of Exile trade website and check manually on this one. So what is it called? Tattoo of the... Oh, man, that name. Tattoo of the... What is it? Ron Goku Rai? Goliath. Okay. It might not be really worth anything. I don't know, though. Sometimes you never know. Okay, so it's like 1 Chaos Orb. So that one we can go ahead and list for 1 Chaos Orb, and that will pretty much wrap it up. So a nice little upgrade at the very end. We got 4 Chaos Orbs for that, so that was definitely worth it, as now we have a bunch of items to play around with later. Actually, this one we'll save in the stash. These ones we're going to equip as soon as we can to get a big boost of power. These ones are the ones I recommend. Again, don't get the goal. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed Part 9, Act 9. We're on the final act in the next one. Congrats if you made it this far. Not a lot of people finish the game. Anyways, see you guys in Part 10. Drop a like on our way on Part 9. I'll see you guys in Part 10.